Around the Table on Harrison's Original, K.
Welcome on this fine Monday morning, and I just thought everyone needed a free shot.
Miss Button Pusher.
I get a little discombobulated with the buttons.
How many buttons do you need to push before you get to the right one?
I only pushed one wrong one.
There you go.
This morning, right? So it was one. The answer would be one. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop, Dan?
Several. I usually bite it.
You do?
I usually just don't go ahead and bite it. Yeah, and that's the whole thing.
Oh, well, cool.
You end up biting.
It's bad for your teeth.
Any sugary thing you put in your mouth is bad for your teeth. We actually don't need sugar in our system. You knew that, don't you?
Well, we get our natural sugar through fruits and stuff and vegetables and other things, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're referring to?
Mm-hmm.
Are you just trying to cause some problems here?
Pulling the chain.
You always pull the chain.
Let's pull the chain.
You're a chain puller.
Hey, it's Monday. Welcome to everybody.
It is.
Hey,
this is
great.
Monday, November the 4th.
Yeah.
You know what that means? Tomorrow is election day.
Bill paying day.
That's what it means.
Oh.
Tomorrow's the day. You've got one more day to early vote.
I don't know if I'll be able to come in Wednesday. I'll be so stressed out.
No, will you stay up and listen to election results?
I'll listen to a lot of it. Yeah, and I'll have a hard time sleeping too.
Will you?
Yeah, because it's a competitive race.
Yes, and we never know exactly what
we used to.
Right, the outcome for days later. It's stupid.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I liked it when they at 10 o'clock they said the polls are closed and we know who's the winner is.
Now there's so many concessions that.
I mean, how could it hard that be? Everything's computerized. You just hit a button. Totally.
Well,
what kind of calculator are they using?
And they've already had all the mail-in votes were supposed to be there, so they should already be calculated.
Yeah, and
is that how that works?
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. They're contesting people voting. They're contesting ballots.
That's right.
And
it'll go on forever.
And they said you're not allowed to hand deliver your absentee votes, which is kind of an oxymoron to me.
Why?
It's an absentee. It's absentee. You're supposed to.
Oh.
You're supposed to have done that. You know, if you're here for the vote, why don't you vote? I don't. So many things. You know, once you get out of the small town, logic, common sense, and whatever else that drives people to do the right thing is thrown out the window.
Right. I agree. It doesn't make sense. You know, I'm just looking, and tomorrow's guest is showing up again. That's interesting, but anyway.
Okay.
It's funny.
Oh, boy.
We're laughing.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, yeehaw.
Okay.
But that's okay. We're just, I don't know. We'll punt through that. But meanwhile, remember that tomorrow is voting day.
Yes.
For sure. Boom. There. Do you need to go tell her?
No.
Okay.
No, she can... She
just
come
in anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, people. You know, I'm looking outside, and I don't think it's raining right now, but we have had a deluge of rain.
Yeah, we have, and it's still got some in the forecast, too.
Yes, we do.
I've got two low water bridges. I can choose which way to go out, and I chose the one that really didn't. It was a branch instead of a creek.
Uh-huh.
And the road is washed out.
Is it?
The county crews are going to be busy. Busy.
Wow. Yeah,
So,
it'll be a mess.
And it's Crooked Creek is topped out. It's flooded.
I've seen some pictures. I haven't looked at a lot of them, but I saw some this morning where it was
I had to dodge a tree in
Oh, really?
that fell over. I think it was a dead tree.
Uh-huh.
It just probably couldn't take all the water weight.
What were we saying last week? Rain. We need rain. We need rain.
Yeah.
We need rain.
Yeah.
And now here we are. We got rain. And we're going to keep getting rain.
Mm-hmm.
Like today, it says showers and thunderstorms mainly before 2 p.m. A high of 72. Chance of precipitation is 90%. New rainfall amounts between 1 and 2 inches. Then tonight, showers and thunderstorms. Some of the storms could be severe. And I noticed, I don't know if Storm Track 360 went live last night, but they were keeping up, I noticed on their Facebook feed.
Well, there was a tornado this morning in Jasper.
In Jasper, I saw that. Mm-hmm. Low of 55 tonight with 100% chance of precipitation and new rainfall amounts, 2 to 3 inches. So we're not done. Stuff is going to be flood stage soon.
Well, we need the rain.
Yeah, we do. As long as this ground can soak it up.
Yeah.
You know? Tuesday, showers and thunderstorms likely again, mainly before 10 a.m. and a high of 67. Chance of precipitation is 60%. There are some thunderstorms possible. Tuesday night, mostly clear with a low of 44. Wednesday, sunny, high 66. No chance of rain at this point. Wednesday night, a 20% chance of showers and a low of 48. So we're getting cooler. And Thursday, you go ahead.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday looks like the high temperature is going to be around 66 degrees, mid-60s, with some more rain coming in on Friday. Actually, there's a low percentage of rain Thursday, Friday, and Saturday still.
We'll see.
Like in the 40% chance of rain. So it's good. Every day this week it's going to rain. Or there's going to be a chance of rain.
There is the chance for rain, for sure.
Chance of, yes.
Yep. Okay. Well, there's your weather. Prepare accordingly. Mm-hmm. We'll probably have a whole different forecast tomorrow. Just wait.
Just wait.
You never know.
Yeah.
So, Dan came up with some more topics to ponder for this week. And our first one, let's dive right in. How about it?
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
You want to do it?
Sure. And these are social media topics to ponder. Because I think all of us are on social media.
Sure.
You know.
Well, basically, yeah.
And which ones do you use? You use Facebook, and do you use Twitter?
I will look at it. I don't personally put anything on there.
You know, what about Instagram?
I sometimes I'll put, yes, I have that one.
And what others?
I have those.
TikTok.
I have that.
You have TikTok.
Mm-hmm. I don't post a lot on these things, though. You know, Facebook. I do. But yes, I do have all of them.
Okay. The topic to ponder for today is Facebook, Twitter, which is X, and others a reliable source of news?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I wasn't. I didn't get involved with Twitter or X until last year, or the beginning part of this year, maybe. And it was a little odd for me because it wasn't like Facebook. So I mean, everything is kind of like a short, condensed statement, and then there's different ways you can look at their whatever. Anyway, there is a lot of weird stuff in the world on X.
I haven't really. I don't follow it a lot.
I don't know that it's not true. I see the videos and they're real. They're real videos. But I prefer that kind of information. I prefer it unfiltered.
And then you can go and search yourself.
Yeah, and then I'll if I'm interested, and then I'll search it to see whatever.
Like what? Give me an example.
The one I saw yesterday was a video of a crocodile carrying a dead person through the water. Okay. And I'm like, wow, you don't hear about that.
Right.
I mean, where did that happen?
Right.
You know? And then you're curious about it. But if you go on other ones that are more homogenized and
they wouldn't show that.
They don't show that kind of. Not that I'm morbid looking for those things.
No.
But
it's news.
Yeah, it gives you a clearer perspective of what the world is,
right?
And how their cultures are,
right?
I don't know.
Did you go search and see if it was legit?
No, it was something like. No,
I mean, I was just curious.
Yeah. You
never know anymore.
I'm sure it was in an African country or South American country where there's crocodiles.
Right, everywhere.
Probably common thing, you know. But anyway, so today's topic to ponder is Facebook, Twitter, and others a reliable source of news or information.
So what's your response?
Yeah, I think so.
You do?
Yeah. For the most part, yeah. There's some fake stuff, but most of it's parody, and you can tell it's a comedy bit.
So you think that everything that gets not everything, but a lot of the headlines you may see. Now, it depends on the news source, also, because they'll link things on there that are from a news source. And whether it's a trusted news source or not.
A lot of the news sources are pandering to opinion and propaganda.
Right.
In my opinion.
Right.
It's like, that didn't happen.
Well, and they're all one-sided depending on where they lie.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes.
So we want to know your thoughts. This is up on our Facebook feed. I have not gone and seen if we have any responses, but is Facebook, Twitter, and others a reliable source of news, in your humble opinion?
Yeah.
We want to know your thoughts. Go to Around the Table Facebook page and write them down for us, please. How about that, Dan?
How about that?
Okay. How about we see some history or listen to some history? You want to hear some?
Yeah.
Do you hear anything? I do.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
You like Ike, I like Ike, everybody likes Ike. For president, hang out the banner, beat the drum, we'll take Ike to Washington.
72 years ago today, World War II General Dwight D. Eisenhower was elected president, and that was one of his campaign commercials at the time.
We try not to play music because of when it goes over to Facebook and YouTube. Some of that is copyrighted.
Right.
I would think this wouldn't be copyrighted.
We don't know. If our video is not up, you'll know that it was, and we have just screwed up.
We just screwed it up.
So we'll go to the next one.
Okay.
I have received assurances that they will be kept safe and well by the Iranian government, and I expect the Iranian government to carry out those assurances.
This was 45 years ago, back in 1979. Iranian militants seized the American embassy in Tehran, taking 90 people hostage. 52 of those hostages would remain there for 444 days until January 20th, 1981. As the ordeal began, Secretary of State Cyrus Vance spoke to the U.S. government.
All right.
I aim to try and tap that great American spirit that opened up this completely undeveloped continent from coast to coast and made it a great nation.
44 years ago today, Ronald Reagan, aided by the Iran hostage crisis and a declining economy at home, was elected president, ousting incumbent Jimmy Carter in the landslide.
I promised you 4 years ago that I would never lie to you, so I can't stand here tonight and say it doesn't hurt.
Oh. This was on the same day, 44 years ago. The incumbent president was defeated for the second straight election. Jimmy Carter lost to Ronald Reagan in a historic landslide.
I think he felt it a bit.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Not only Israel lost a great and a rare leader, so did the world, and so did our time.
29 years ago today, Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin, thank you, was assassinated by an Israeli angered over peace efforts. Foreign Minister
Shimon
Peres said it was a tremendous loss. Did you make that up, or did you
know?
know? Okay.
No, I know this history.
All right, good.
Because of what we did on this day, in this election, at this defining moment, change has come to America.
This was back in 2008, 16 years ago today. Barack Obama was elected the nation's first black president.
Okay.
This will ensure that federal contractors implement their requirements on the same timeline as other employers in their industries, leveling the playing field, and we believe more people will get vaccinated as a result of a clear and consistent deadline.
3 years ago today, the Biden administration issued a rule requiring tens of millions of Americans who worked at companies with 100 or more employees to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 or get tested for the virus weekly. White House Deputy Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre discussed the move. The Supreme Court rejected that rule in January of 2022.
By the end of the campaign, he'd even convinced me to vote for him. This time, I don't need any convincing.
That's a birthday
cute.
cut. 1946, 78 years ago today, former First Lady Laura Bush was born. At the 2004 Republican convention, she recalled her husband's first campaign for Congress.
Now, of course, your Maggie doesn't know from the twerk, right? So my mom keeps saying, Jesus, why does she keep bending over? Did she lose a contact lens?
64 years ago today, actress comedian Kathy Griffin was born, and that was a clip from her comedy special Record Breaker. Griffin has received a lot of backlash for her controversial statements over celebrities, more recently when she posted a photo of herself holding a bloody mask of President Trump's face. I don't like her.
That was, yeah.
I just don't like her as a comedian, any of it, but whatever.
Wouldn't a fly swatter be easier?
Man who catch fly with chopstick.
Another birthday cut. In 1961, 63-year-old actor was born. His name is Ralph Macchio, and he was born on this day. The best known as Daniel LaRusso in the Karate Kid series.
All righty. And lastly.
All right.
Where is that? Oh, there we
Last
are.
one.
So sorry, I found it. 55 years ago today, actor Matthew McConaughey was born. He won an Oscar for the 2013 role in Dallas Buyers Club, but never dropped his catchphrase from the 1993 cult classic Dazed and Confused. All right. Well, there you have your Today in History. And we have waiting in the wings, ready to come on and talk about Operation Christmas Child, Courtney, Lantis, and Eric DeWeese. And I know Courtney is the media person in this area for Operation Christmas Child. It's Samaritan's Purse, and you'll find out all the information about that when we come back from break. We invite you to stay with us on Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Stay with us.
Streaming live on Facebook and Hometown TV, channel 26.1.
Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann and Courtney and Eric. I'm just going to go ahead and include y'all since you're in here. Courtney is helping, or media specialist, if you want to call it that, I guess.
Yes.
Of Operation Christmas Child. And I happen to know what it is, but I don't know maybe if all our viewers do. So first of all, could you give us some input as to what Operation Christmas Child is and, and the sponsors and all that?
Yes, Operation Christmas Child is a ministry from Samaritan's Purse, which a lot of people are familiar with. And it's a ministry of sharing God's love and Christ's love with the world. And we do that by packing shoeboxes full of gifts for children ages 2 to 14.
2 to 14.
2 to 14.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. And how long is? Do you know how long this has been around? Possibly. Anyone? And this is Eric DeWeese. So
yes, I'm Eric DeWeese. I'm the logistics coordinator for our North Central Arkansas team, which is a 9-county area that we cover. And so we have year-round volunteers, just like Courtney and I, that work behind the scenes, helping churches out, helping groups out. So Operation Christmas Child has been around since 1993. And it really started out of the Bosnia crisis. Franklin Graham was moved by what was going on with the kids there, asked one of his local pastors in the area if they would help pack some shoe boxes to try to get to these children. And thus, Operation Christmas Child was born. So far to date, they have sent over 220 million shoebox gifts with the greatest gift, a gospel opportunity, all around the world to 170 countries.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's very admirable. So anyone can do this. I mean, I know that I have done it through my church, but anyone can be a part of this, even if your church doesn't participate in that. And one of the ways to do that would be maybe to contact you, I guess. Is that the best?
Yes, absolutely. You can reach out to either Eric or myself, and we'll give you our information. Also, our area coordinator, her name is Sherry Alexander, and she is over North Central Arkansas.
Okay.
I'm media over that area as well, and also church relations, so I reach out to churches. If any churches would like to organize packing parties, if you need somebody to come and give demonstrations at your church to explain more about Operation Christmas Child, I would be the one you contact for that. And then I will either go myself and represent Operation Christmas Child, or I will drag other people along with it and get them.
We have almost 30 team members that are year-round volunteers with our 9-county area, believe it or not. And we can help with materials, how to pack, advice, and so individuals, churches or community groups are all involved in the packing process.
Now, Samaritan's Purse, they don't just do this program because they're involved in North South in the disaster relief down there.
Their moniker is Helping in Jesus' Name, where they go in and meet immediate needs of situations.
Yeah.
And like I said, Operation Christmas Child is a ministry of Samaritan's Purse. And I have been involved with them. We're almost on 10 years now. I'm very close to that, and I just have a lot of admiration for what they do, and it has just been increased through the years and how they operate.
Yeah. Where do these go?
All over the place, all over the world.
They ship them out to 170 countries. You would like to think that, logistically, we pack a box here, it goes to one of their processing centers in Dallas usually. Okay, there's 8 in the country, and then they get shipped out from there all over the world.
Yeah.
So you think we would be like, Central America, South America, just because of where we are. But one year my boxes went to Ghana.
Wow.
Okay.
So
you can track your boxes too once you pack them.
Oh, that's cool.
If you scan this QR code and you do the suggested $10 donation with the box, that $10 unlocks a tracking code for you so that you can actually follow your box to
that is very cool. Well, you want to do that.
Yes. You can include a Christmas card in there if you would like for the child that is receiving that. I think that would be a very personal way to.
And what I think is cool about this is you can choose a boy or girl.
Yes. You can.
And the items that are in there are specifically for them.
And I want you to open that up so that we can kind of see what is in there.
So these shoe boxes are available. These are the Samaritan's Purse shoe boxes, and you can order these But you can also use just any shoebox.
Right.
Any shoebox you've got at your house. That's the way I actually got into Operation Christmas Child years ago when I was packing boxes with my family. We just used our own shoeboxes. This wasn't a thing. But now we're getting super fancy, and we've got these nice plastic ones that you can get. I believe we're partnered with Hobby Lobby.
Yes, Hobby Lobby is a partner of
That's cool.
Operation
Nice.
Christmas
So
Child,
they
so you
have
can get
boxes.
those totes there.
Good deal.
The regular shoebox size totes from Walmart work. A lot of people use those to pack as well.
Well, the totes are great because they can use them afterwards.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Oh my
And
gosh.
they can take the stuff home with them. I always like to pack something like a drawstring bag or a backpack that's easily smushable, because that way, if you do send it in this, then
Yeah.
the kids can dump all their stuff in their bag and
Okay.
go home.
Smushable. I like that word.
So,
Yep, they
very
want it.
articulate.
They want it to be fun, full,
Yeah.
and
Sure.
personalized.
And what I've heard about stories about Samaritan's Purse and the Christmas program in the past is don't be afraid to give them a simple gift.
That's right.
A pencil, crayons.
Oh, yeah.
They are
those
so
kind of things.
happy with
Right.
anything they get. It's not like American.
Right.
Yeah.
Children and
No.
their families,
Right.
where we expect so much. They are just the joy on these children's faces. And if we're ever asked to come and present to a church, we will show you videos of these children getting these boxes. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just it's a joy.
amazing.
Yeah.
I hope one day I'll be able to actually go and participate in that kind of thing.
That would
But
be neat.
This is a shoe box. So inside we have something called a wow item. And this is something that it's the big item. It's what the kids are, going to grab their
Yes.
attention right
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
And then we often put in things like school supplies that they desperately need. A lot of these children don't have pencils. I mean, that seems so.
It
Yeah.
seems
Everybody has a
basic.
cup
It seems
of pencils
basic.
and pens around, but not over
But
there.
it's not.
Where these are going, they don't have basic necessities.
Right. You would think it would be basic, but a lot of these countries, part of you getting into their school system is if you have to bring your own supplies with you. And
Really?
it can be as simple as that. If they don't have a uniform and don't have their own school supplies, they won't even let them come to the
Right.
school.
Wow.
If they don't have a slate board, a chalkboard,
Wow.
So we've got the wow item, and then there's just things like this that these people put a shaker bottle in here. If you do give something that is battery operated, we do ask that you please send the batteries
Sure.
with it, because of course these children may not have access to that. But stickers, there's markers. You do not pack liquids, so that is one thing. So you couldn't put toothpaste, but they love toothbrushes. And yes,
Okay.
you
Yes.
can clean your teeth without toothpaste.
Yes.
So the toothbrushes are
yes.
good.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
basic
yes.
hygiene items.
Okay.
Yes, just fun.
socks,
Even soap and little
underwear.
wash. We've done
Yes.
crocheted
Soap bags.
bags and also washcloths. Even
Right.
I mean things
Yes.
like that.
Right.
That's very helpful. And soap flakes. I have done it before, where you can find those soap bars and things are fine. And the soap flakes, like in heart shapes and
Yes.
things like that, they can use those. But
Basic
anything
things.
personal hygiene. But this is one of the boxes, and pack it as full as you can. We do have to close it, but try to pack
Yeah.
it as full as you can. And when we get it to the processing center, we will make sure that sucker
I think that
closes.
means that Eric's going to sit on a box.
That's right. Yes.
Whatever we have to do to get it to fit in the carton,
Maybe
that's
a
what
few,
we'll do.
maybe a
That's
few
right.
boxes
Yep.
you're going to sit
We'll make
on.
it happen.
Well, any last I don't know, any statistics, anything that y'all want to throw out about Samaritan's Purse or specifically
Well,
Operation Christmas
I
Child?
will let Eric tell you what our goals are and things, because I'm
Okay.
still trying to remember all the numbers, but I do want to let you know we have several drop-off locations.
Okay,
So
please.
if somebody decides to pack a shoebox on their own as a family, it's a family tradition for my family. We do it with our church, but we also have our own personal
Mm-hmm.
goal. And we do that as part of learning what Christmas is about.
Sure.
And giving the gift of Christ's love to other children. So there are drop-off locations. Eric actually are you the pastor of that church, or are you?
I am not the pastor. I just
Okay.
have the ear of the pastor, and we have the same name.
There we
So, but he's very well involved in the ministry, and so that's what got us started. That's actually where the drop-off location is in Harrison, 111 South Spring Street, Real Ministries.
Okay. Yes. Right
across from the
downtown.
old City Hall. I have to say the old City Hall now.
I know.
But it's there, and we're open the whole week. So National Collection Week is the week that we collect all these shoe boxes, and it's always the third week in November.
Okay.
Every year.
18th through the
Okay.
25th.
18th through the 25th.
So you've got a
this
couple
year.
of weeks to get them packed.
Oh
and
yeah,
get 'em-
Yes.
absolutely. And I just wanted to say, though that's the National Collection Week for packing physical boxes. We all know people that are homebound. We know people that may be distant families.
Yeah.
You may want to do a memorial for somebody that creates a lasting thing. And they have this thing called Build a Shoebox Online.
Yes.
Oh.
So you can actually
I sent you the
go.
link for that on Facebook.
You can go to the Samaritan's Purse website /OCC, or just type in Operation Christmas Child into your Google there, and it'll pull it up. And usually on the front page there is, how to build a shoebox, and you can build a shoebox online.
Okay.
And for $25, all the items, all the shipping, everything is included, and you actually get to pick the items that go in the box. So it is a shopping experience. And
That's awesome.
You can also create a goal page. If you have a church that doesn't want to pack physical boxes, or they want to do both, you can set a goal page for a group, a family, or a memorial, or anything like that.
That broadened the whole.
Sure.
How about the tracking? Is that extra?
It's part of that. That comes along with the $10 donation.
Right.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you send in, and you don't have to, it's a suggested thing, but if you do send in the $10 donation, then we can give you the tracking code to track your box.
Right.
Well, and I'm going to point out that these have to be shipped. Somebody has to pay
somebody
for
has to.
shipping.
Right.
So
And
if you have
ever tried to ship something like this, it's
Right.
It's not.
And
Just
it's way more than just shipping. That covers the shipping cost of the box, yes. And again, someone tried to, they did a UPS store and sent one of those boxes, said, what is it going to cost me the cheapest way to get it to Africa? Okay. And it was like $87.
Oh my
for the
gosh.
shoebox,
One box.
right? So that $10 covers the processing, the shipping, any type of customs situations. It also includes the materials, the greatest gift, which goes in every box.
Okay.
In their language. Here I've got
Oh,
4 or
that's
5
cool.
different
Oh,
languages
cool.
right
Okay,
here.
cool.
And then that also helps with the distribution teams. Just like we have teams here, there are teams on the ground in all these countries that do the distributions of these
I
boxes.
gotcha.
Yeah.
And that helps with them as well.
We send the boxes to local pastors who then distribute them.
Okay.
Very cool.
So if somebody wanted to give just monetarily for shipping and such,
Oh,
is that a
yes.
possibility? And how would
Absolutely.
they do
You can
that? I
give
mean, there may
a-
be somebody who's,
On the
that's
same-
what speaks to them.
We encourage the giving online because you can give at the Operation Christmas Child website.
Okay.
and
That's
you can,
all on the link that I sent you.
Okay.
I sent you a link that has the countdown to National Collection Week, and it also underneath has the option to donate if financially that's just what you want to do, or
Okay.
if you actually want to be involved packing a shoebox online. So far as this right here, these are all the drop-off locations for our area. We are much more than just Harrison.
Right.
So these, if you're hearing this from anywhere else, you can look at any of these drop-off locations. It has the hours and times, and I gave that.
I will post those on our Facebook page.
Okay.
Yes, and I also have it posted on Facebook on our North Central Arkansas team, so you can always look up Operation Christmas Child on Facebook too.
Okay.
And we post a lot of updates up there.
That would be a good way to go and see everything.
Yes,
Absolutely.
And I do. We do have a phone number. I'm going to give you Sherry Alexander's phone number. It is 870-404-1030. And again, that's our area coordinator. And then my phone number, Courtney Lantis, is 573-296-8641. I think. I'm pretty sure that's my phone number. And I am the area church relations person. So if there is a church who is interested in having us help you in any way, we can get you plenty of shipping labels, all of this stuff. I can get that to you if you'll reach out to me.
And if you're listening and you are involved in a church that may not do this yet,
Yes,
this would be a
please
great
consider it.
thing to get started within your church
Sure.
or your community or whatever organization you're involved in, and think of all the children that will be
Right.
helped by that.
It's a wonderful
That's what it's about.
opportunity to get involved with missions, especially if you're in a smaller area where you feel kind of like your hands are tied or
Right.
you don't
You
travel
can't
that much.
go and do it.
We can be your legs and get
Exactly.
you out
Right.
there to share Christ's love.
We'll
We've always-
consider that for sure.
We've always said it's a that one of the easiest way to show God's love tangibly, and to involve yourself in international ministry if that's something you want to do,
Sure.
because they go to the ends of the earth.
That's why I got involved in this
Yeah.
ministry, because it's a ministry of action, and they
It's
they
bigger
practice what
bigger
they
than
preach.
yourself.
Absolutely.
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
massive.
Hey,
Well,
thanks guys. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you for being here today,
Thank you
and
for
thank you
having
for
us.
giving us all the information on it. And I'll look forward to hearing more about how Operation Christmas Child, how our community was
Please
involved.
do.
So, yeah.
Right.
Great.
What's our goal for boxes this year?
20,900 or 640. 20,640, 20,960.
So help us reach that goal
Absolutely.
and pass it.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Well, thank you all for being here. We need to take a break, and when we come back, I don't know. Dan probably has some
I've got all
information,
kinds of
don't you? Are you over
wild
there
stuff.
like pilfering through your papers?
Yeah.
All right. We invite you to stay with us on Around the Table with Dan and Ann. We'll be right back. Dan's laughing because I'm over here.
We don't have all day.
Welcome back.
We don't have all day.
Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. We're so glad that you're joining us.
Yeah.
After that short break.
Yeah. Breaks aren't long enough, are they, when you're trying to prepare?
Not when you're going through paperwork. That's kind of funny because I heard that. Yeah. Well, good.
It's
We're back.
okay. Hey, you know, Election Day is tomorrow.
I
and
know it.
Usually, Camp Jack has bingo. They're not having bingo tomorrow because I'm sure that people
Yes,
will
they
not.
are.
No, they're not.
Are they not?
Not tomorrow.
Is that what it says? I didn't look at that flyer. I didn't even look at it. So, you know more than me. Go.
No game Tuesday, the 5th, Election Day, but they will resume the following Tuesday on November the 12th.
Okay.
You know, don't go to the Camp Jack building because they're still under construction
Well,
there.
there's a big hole.
Yeah, you can see right through it now.
You can see right through the building.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are located at the Quality Inn Convention Center. That's a little bit north of town, or not even north of town, but it's going north. So they're located right there. Also, November events, we have at the Skate Mania
There's all kinds of stuff.
They got tonight, they've got homeschool skate from 1 to 3. Homeschoolers.
So that's what's happening. Oh, and then okay. Homeschool skate.
Yeah. And then this coming Saturday, the veterans and active military skate free.
Wow. You know, they do a lot of community type things, I believe.
That makes them successful.
Well, and our community supports them because I drive by there all the time, and there's, they have a good response from the community out there skating.
And then on Tuesday the 12th, they have an adult night, 18 or older, from 6 to 8. Sunday the 17th, they're open on Sunday, okay. Sunday the 17th, worship on wheels from 6 to 8. There's a $5 charge for that. Tuesday the 26th, $5 bonus skate from 6 to 8. And I'll just leave it there because I think the next one would be Thursday. They're going to be closed for Thanksgiving.
We'll hit up on those as we see fit.
Get them.
As we see fit. No, as they fit in. The Harrison Elks Lodge on November 9th, which is Saturday, we'll have a community open house, and that will be from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Harrison Elks Lodge on 1521 Highway 6265. All peoples are welcome to attend. That's not just for your Elks people. That's for everyone.
Okay.
Children with parents welcome. If you've ever been an elk anywhere or know anybody who has been, you are welcome to attend.
Okay.
And again, that's November 9th from 1 to 4 at the Harrison Elks Club. That's this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
So.
And, there's a hurricane relief still going on. It's pretty active. If you're wondering how you can help those affected by the recent hurricanes Helene and Milton, they're gathering donations, monetary and supplies to assist those impacted. Here's some of the items that are needed. Mops and brooms, scrub brushes, scrub sponges, handy wipes, household cleaners, laundry detergent, dishwasher liquid, heavy-duty black trash bags, contractor bags, air fresheners, paper towels, toilet paper, baby diapers, baby formula, baby wipes, jackets and warm clothes, new or gently used, hats and gloves, warm socks, hand and feet warmers, blankets, portable heaters, and a 5-gallon bucket because we're going into the wintertime.
We are, and people need that. They still don't have electricity, possibly.
A lot of these people are. I mean, if you look at the terrain, it's more hilly than it is here in some places. So I mean, people are living. If you live on a hill, that means you got to go, across the low water bridge or whatever, and they still may be flooded out, or maybe the roads may be totally damaged. Donations can be dropped off at either the Jasper Fire Department or at the main Harrison Fire Department here in Harrison. For donation pickup, please contact Catherine Nance at 870-446-2373. Tax-deductible monetary donations can be made to the Jasper Methodist Church, and all donations will be accepted up through next Tuesday, November 12th.
All right, perfect. Also, it's Good Old Days Festival on 11/9. That is this Saturday. It's free entry, games, and live music at Minnie Harris Park Stage. And this is sponsored by Legacy Hospice. And they are doing this their first annual. So I assume they will plan to have an annual event such as this. Booth space is available, so you can get a booth. No entry fee to call. No entry fee. Call to reserve 743-6996. And there's games, funds, food. There's always food. Vendors, food, and more food.
And more food.
And fun.
And then this Friday and Saturday, they had that holiday marketplace.
Yes. The whole Christmas, downtown Christmas, holiday Christmas, whatever they call it.
Okay.
All the places are having their open houses for Christmas.
Okay, and this is going to be up at the Northwest Arkansas District Fairgrounds.
So you can swing by that.
Swing by there. They're going to have a lot of items to look at. It's going to be I guess it's going to be inside the buildings there.
Yes.
Rain or shine, because it's possibly going to be raining this weekend.
Right. But also remember that when you're shopping or kind of thinking about your Christmas list or whatever, all the area businesses will be having their open house this weekend, so they'll have specials and probably some extended hours and such, so take advantage of that.
Yeah, and if you think of Christmas gifts for us, I mean, that'd be fine.
Please,
go ahead
we take them.
Yeah, go ahead and get those for us.
That's perfectly fine.
Drop them off to Hillary. She'll wrap them I'm sure she will.
She'll take them home, Dan.
Friday, it's from noon to 6, and then Saturday, it's from 9 to 5. So check that out at the Northwest Arkansas District Fairgrounds.
Okay. Also, next Tuesday is Veterans Day, and they will have the Veterans Day ceremony. I'm not going to talk a lot about that because I have Callie Mundy coming on tomorrow to talk more about that. And also remember, coming up here November 16th at the soccer complex is a Selfless Elf 5K. And you can contact Joe Alexander for more information, 870-416-5750. There you go.
All right.
Let's just see what time it is. Do you want to?
9:46.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about anything else? You want to go to break? What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Dan?
What I'd like to talk about now will take at least 1 hour and 22 minutes, so I don't think I'll have time.
Really? That was okay. We're going to go to break.
Yeah, let's take a break.
And when we come back, we'll have probably some trending things for y'all to be amazed, quite amazed at. Stay with us. We'll be right back on Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. We are winding down this hour of great information on Operation Christmas Child, as well as all the things going on in our community. I'm sure there's more, but guess what? You need to send those to me. Whoever you are out there listening to us, please, we'd be happy to talk about your event. But send them to Around the Table on our message or something so that we have some way to promote you.
Yeah, sometimes our guest schedules get full. Last month
they do very
got
quickly,
full.
actually, once we start booking.
So if you have an event or would like to come on the show to talk about something important health-wise or community-wise or whatever.
It's a busy season, Dan.
It is.
So we may get an abundance of people that need to promote something. So I want to make sure that we try to get everybody in that would like that. So please reach out. Yes. Do that.
Reach out. Now, when you go on your diving trips, when you go to when you book a room, do you sleep in the same room or do you have separate rooms?
Me and my husband?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We sleep in the same room.
Okay. Well, it says here that couples on vacation who really want some real R&R, rest and relaxation, may want to be booking separate rooms.
Or but something with 2 rooms.
Yeah. Well, I mean, would that be okay with you?
I've done that, but we still slept in the same room.
Oh, you just have an extra room?
Well, yeah, it was just kind of the thing that we didn't ask for it. It just came with it.
Just came with it.
Yeah.
So it's like an upgrade?
No, it's just how it was.
Oh. Well, they knew that you may want to
maybe
have
possibly.
That. Yeah.
If somebody snores, you can go to the other bed. How about that?
Yeah. Well, you know what it's called? It's called sleep divorce.
Really?
With 37% of couples in Hilton's 2025 Trends report saying that they don't sleep in the same bed on trips. At home, 35% of the couples already opt to sleep separately, and for younger generations, it's much more normalized. If separate rooms are out of the budget, it can be as simple as getting a room with separate beds. But just make sure you're prioritizing your sleep.
So, okay, there's so much I could comment on that, but I probably should just keep it under my belt.
Okay.
So, you do what you want. Whatever makes you happy. If you want to have separate rooms for vacation, do it. It's vacation. Do what you want to do. What do you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
When you were in school, did you, when you're in the 8th grade or... Let's just say the 8th grade.
Let's do that wonderful 8th grade.
Did you ever, gather all the students together to write a petition against something that you didn't like?
No.
Well, an 8th grader petitions for longer holiday breaks.
Go you. Let's see how that
And they won.
No way.
They did. An 8th grader is about to be the most popular kid in New York now that he got the whole city an extra long weekend off from school. The geniuses at the school board planned for everybody to go to class for just the Monday before Christmas. So 12-year-old Isaac Regner from Brooklyn started a change.org petition that caught the eye of the mayor and got the one day of school week canceled.
I think that's a smart move.
Yeah.
Monday's going to be wasted.
It's wasted. Why are you there?
Completely wasted. It's babysitting part of the time, They put a movie in.
Yeah, they look at that and they go, well, yeah, let's
you
just
have your days.
You just have your days.
So, but kudos to that kid for being proactive.
Yeah.
And accomplishing that.
Do we have one more break?
No.
Oh, we don't?
No. Do we?
Okay.
Do we?
I don't know. What does it say over there?
I don't know. It shows we have another end of break. So I'm a little confused.
Well,
you're going to have to look at this.
We probably should let me look at it.
Yeah, look at it real quick. Because here's...
Yes. We don't.
We don't, do we? Okay. See, it says break right there.
CBS, no, we're good.
Okay, thank you for verifying, and I'm sorry that y'all had to watch that, but I have to make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to do. So, there you are. And I want to say, are you an organ donor?
I am.
Well, some people are taking their names off the organ donation list.
I've heard that.
Transplant experts are seeing a spike in that, actually, after a Kentucky man who was mistakenly pronounced dead. It happened in 2021, and the details are still murky. He reported woke up on the operating table before they harvested his organs. Donate Life America says 170 people per day have taken themselves off the donor list since that story broke, which is 10 times more than normal.
Ouch.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't, of course, give you any information as to how that happened, but that's quite unfortunate.
Well, you know what today is? Today is the day after the daylight savings time.
How'd you do with that?
I had to go to bed. I was so sleepy at 8 o'clock last night.
Wasn't it crazy?
It was crazy. I had to wait 2 more hours to go to bed. Anyway.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then it's also National Candy Day, as if eating all your kids' Halloween candy plus the office stash wasn't enough. Did you know that this year's best-selling Halloween candy was the New Nerds gummies?
Do you like Nerds?
Is it the stuff that kind of pops in your mouth?
They're kind of hard. No, I don't.
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't eat much candy.
Okay.
I eat chocolate, dark chocolate. I like dark chocolate. National Easy Bake Oven Day. Oh, my gosh.
I had one.
My stepsister had an Easy Bake Oven, and I went to cooking like nobody's business. I made a little cake.
Mm-hmm.
You had to mix the whole thing.
I know,
put it in there,
was
and
really cool.
The light bulb cooked the darn thing. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was
Blast from the Past from 1963.
Yeah.
I mean, they had it, I don't know, it was back in the 60s anyway, I think. National Job Action Day, thinking about changing careers or just office scenery. Maybe take a moment today to explore your employment options, because not every 9 to 5 is soul crushing. Find something that you love, right? And then you'll be happy to show up for work, maybe? That'd be awesome.
National Broadcast Traffic Professionals Day. That's the person that keeps everything in line.
Traffic people?
Yeah, like they insert the commercials. That's what Hillary does. She helps with a lot of that stuff.
Oh, you're not talking about traffic on the road.
No.
Okay.
Broadcast traffic.
I gotcha. All right.
And then the first day of Tupac Shakur murder trial. That one's happening today. Let's all go out and celebrate, right? I don't have.
I don't know why. We don't know why. We just read them. We don't make them up. We just read them. Okay, Bethany Frankel, if you know who she is she's one of the reality Real Housewives stars. She's having birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
She's on your radar. She's not on mine, but Jeff Probst.
Provost?
He is that how you say it?
Provost?
Is with Survivor, and he is 63.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday to him.
He's the host.
Yes.
Yes.
He still is. I don't watch it.
Yeah, those guys don't have to suffer through anything.
No, they don't.
No, they just have to go back to my little trailer, air conditioned.
Hey, we'll help you. We'll come back tomorrow at 9 o'clock for Around the Table, and we will be
Election Day tomorrow.
Callie Mundy tomorrow about Camp Jack and Veterans Day.
Go vote.
Go vote. We will see you all tomorrow.
Have a great day, everybody.